guys, today what we're going to do is we're going to make Galaktoboureko. There's been a request from everybody. I have my daughter here, Sophia. How you going, Sophia?
Hello, Mum.
Okay, so the reason why I'm getting Sophia to make this today is because she actually won an award in Melbourne for the best Galaktoboureko. She outdid all the pastry chefs here in Melbourne. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that, Sophie?
I entered a competition last year and I went against some other top chefs and I ended up winning the first prize. So yeah, I'm here to show you how to make that now.
Okay, so do you want to tell us how to put this together and what we need to start off with?
So usually I get the syrup ready first the night before because it needs to be cold, and then because we're going to put that on cold after we finish the Galaktoboureko that comes out of the oven.
So what have you got in there, love?
So we've got water, glucose syrup, cinnamon, cloves, the rind from a lemon, and yeah.
And then you boil it for how long?
I usually boil it for about maybe 15-20 minutes.
Beautiful.
And then turn it off and let it
cool. All right. So I'll let you get started with that.
So we need a medium-sized bowl, and in the bowl we're going to put some fine semolina. We're going to put some white sugar. We will then put some cornflour.
Yeah, do you want me to crack the eggs for you, love?
Yeah, if you could, that would be really good.
Yeah, so we've got 4 eggs here.
4 eggs, yeah. And then what I usually do with my fingers is I do that so I can get all the lumps out because we don't want lumps in there. So it's nice and smooth.
Incorporate it all.
Yeah, so it's nice and smooth.
Yeah.
And then once you've done those,
you want me to whisk those eggs a little bit?
Up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then we'll grab our
pot. So what would you like me to do with that?
Could you please put the eggs in there?
In the pot?
In the pot, thanks.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put our milk in there as well. All room temperature would be good.
And how much milk will we add into this?
We're adding 7 cups of milk to that.
Would you like to melt the butter while you're doing that?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we also have to put in a teaspoon of vanilla. Then we've got the temperature of the stove medium heat, and we slowly incorporate the dry ingredients in so we don't get lumps. Want it as smooth as possible.
So you're whisking that
Yeah, whisking that in at the same time. Yeah.
Want me to help you with that?
That'll be good, thank you. And we just keep whisking until it starts to thicken. Perfect, thank you. So while Mum is finishing the custard, I've preheated the oven to 180 degrees. Then we use the Antoniou Filo pastry. I use 1 whole packet. I'm going to show you how I assemble that. So we have some unsalted butter here, which I've already melted. And start the layering. Have to put some butter on the bottom so that it sticks the pastry down. Just drizzle that on. I put 8 layers, 2 on each side usually. Like so. How's the custard going, Mum?
It's doing really well. It's just starting to come to the boil now. So you can see it's starting to do that fluffy, milky look, which will disappear. We've also got some butter to add to it after. Once the custard is ready, I'll add the butter. And then I'll bring it over to the bench so you can see how Sophie puts it together in the tray. This is really exciting today, guys. You're getting first-hand the best in Galaktoboureko.
I use 1 sheet of Filo pastry each time I put it down, but you also have to butter every layer that you put. Has to always have butter. And yeah, like I said before, you have to put 8 sheets on the bottom in total. Almost there, Mum?
Yeah, we're nearly done.
Perfect.
Do you want me to add the butter to this for you, love?
Yes, please.
Once it's ready?
We also have about a tablespoon of butter that's going into the custard as well. And we're done here. Perfect. When you're ready, Mum.
Yeah, it won't be long.
Now I'm just putting the 8th layer of Filo down because we're just about to put in the custard because that's ready.
Okay, all I need to do now is add the butter.
Yep, it's about a tablespoon in there.
Yep.
Perfect. Going to pour that in a sec.
Beautiful glossy custard.
That's really good. Very creamy.
So just keep stirring until that butter melts.
Completely, yeah. Beautiful.
Do you want me to pour that in there for you, love?
Could you please do that?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Just stick a little bit more butter in there. Hey, this is a good workout, girls.
Get those arms working.
Okay.
In she goes. Beautiful. So creamy.
There you go, love.
Now I'm going to finish with the layering process. Don't need very much butter, just a little bit for every layer.
So you bring the edges in?
You bring all the edges in first.
Okay. Sorry. Beautiful.
It's good, doesn't it? Very nice.
Do you want me to fold them in with you or you?
Okay, almost there.
This is too easy.
Very good, isn't it?
Everyone should be able to make Galaktoboureko.
They should. Once you practice, it's easy.
I noticed here you did little envelopes.
Yeah.
Is that to make it easier to pick up your filo?
Yes, it does make it heaps easier. Sometimes it's very fiddly
Okay.
and hard to get out. This is how I layer mine.
So you go left, right with your sheets?
Yeah,
Okay, because it doesn't all fit in the pan properly.
depends on the pan. This is usually the pan that I use, this size.
You can find this at Cloves, this pan. That's where I purchased mine from, if anyone wants to use the same one.
Could you please show everybody the Filo pastry that we have used today, Mum?
Yeah, today we use Antoniou's Filo. I find this is the best Filo to use for any pastry baking. What you need to do with the Filo is you need to take it out of the fridge the day before, and it needs to be room temperature. That will help with the crispiness of whatever you're making afterwards as well. And it's also easier to work with when it's room temperature. And Sophia's almost done. So how many layers did you say you put on the bottom?
Roughly about 8. You can put 10 if you want, but I do 8.
So 8 to 10?
8 to 10, yeah.
Yeah. And you brush in between each layer, yeah?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Every layer needs butter. Unsalted butter.
Yeah, so that's 250 grams of melted butter. So just keep repeating this until you finish up all the filo. Lightly butter and just keep going layer by layer.
Okay, we're at the last layer now. I'm going to put that on top. I like to fold mine in. Just to make it fit to the pan.
Ah, so you do it the same shape, same size as your pan.
Always, because you want it even on top.
Very clever. And do you pre-cut that?
I do, with a knife, but you can use scissors, which we also do as well. Just tuck those in the sides.
With a pastry brush?
With a brush, get that in. So it's nice and even. Now we're going to cut them to size. I do slits first. Run your knife down.
I always use scissors for mine, which I've got just for cooking.
You can do that as well. Could you please get me some scissors, Mum?
Yeah.
And the reason why Mum uses these scissors is so the custard doesn't leak out. How big should we do them? Use it this way.
Prevents leakages.
Yeah, prevents it. Put all the butter on. Butter that's left. Perfect, just enough. And put water on top. This helps keep it crispy. Just a splash of water. We're going to put that into the oven at 180 degrees.
So how long do you bake that for, Sophia?
I bake that for about 50 minutes to an hour.
And then how soon after you take it out from the oven can you cut it?
You're going to let it sit for a good couple of hours, otherwise it'll just run everywhere because it needs to sit and set.
It needs to set. Okay.
Yeah.
So once that's done, guys, what we'll do is we'll post some photos on our site for you so that you can have a look at the finished product. Thank you very much, Sophia, for coming in today and sharing with everybody the award-winning Galaktoboureko.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well done, love.
Now this has just been taken out of the oven. I'm just about to put the soropi onto the Galaktoboureko. And you've got to make sure you get every corner, guys.
Wow, that's our final product, is it?
It is our final
So now
product.
we need to allow this to set, so it needs to cool down in the tray before you slice it. If you cut it now, it's going to leak everywhere and it's not going to stay together. Thank you so much, Sophie,
You're welcome.
for coming in and showing everybody how to make our famous Greek Galaktoboureko.
Awesome. Now I want to see everybody give it a try. That's a good challenge.
And make sure you post your photos so we can all see what you've done at home. We'll have the recipe on Facebook for you.
Bye guys.
Bye.